Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. We're here on Saturday, a rarity, but we got some important charts to look at. I was just looking this morning, I found all this stuff, and I'm like, man, maybe I should just make a video today and show the people what I see and let them decide for themselves where they think we are, based on the charts alone. That's what we do. So if you like the video today, give us a thumbs up, follow us on Twitter, Telegram, Patreon. Everything's linked in the description below. What do we have here? This is Bitcoin dominance. Does that matter? Of course it matters. When Bitcoin is very dominant in the market, you likely want to be in Bitcoin. It takes us to the stratosphere. And then after you get liftoff from the Bitcoin rocket ship, then you can offload into the altcoins. And that's win alt season. That's win moon. But first, Bitcoin has to turn around and take the whole market to the upside. So when Bitcoin makes its run at 100K, that's when you'll see Bitcoin dominance flip around. When is that going to happen? I'm glad you asked. Let's go ahead and look at what the charts say and what we could look for to give us a leg up on the competition. That's what we need to do. We need to stay a little bit ahead of the masses. So that's why you follow me, hopefully. Besides my bubbly personality, my superior Chainlink sign, my awesome stellar car collection that's like a little kid's room, and colorful Bitcoin charts. So Bitcoin dominance, going back to last year. When did we turn around? Well, it was arguably September, October, right in this area where the dominance flipped around and Bitcoin started making its superior run from, 10, 20K all the way up to 50, 60K, right? That's what this move is here. So when did that start? Well, first of all, we had a death cross. We had our basically a rejection off of that 200-day. We had our 21-day EMA, which is the yellow line, cross over the 50-day simple moving average and the 200-day moving average as well in the purple. So when that happens, look at the Bitcoin dominance just continues to fall. This box is about 100 days, okay? Why is it 100 days? Well, that's kind of when we started turning it back around, right? There's the up sign. And then we had a cross from the 21-day EMA over the 50-day. And that was kind of the start, the ignition that we needed to kickstart the fire. So maybe that's what we need to look for this time. Well, same box. This is 100 days as well. So if we are to repeat something similar, obviously we're probably not going to mirror image that, but we could. But the odds are something maybe similar, hopefully. So 100 days, if that were to take that long again, that puts us right at Thanksgiving. Could we possibly do it sooner? Of course. Could we do it next week? Maybe. You can see even back down here when alts were running back before the May drop and we spiked in dominance, because when crypto drops as a market and Bitcoin falls off the kaput, the dominance goes up. Because if you've noticed in history, Bitcoin drops 10%, alts are doing what? Probably dropping more than 10%. So that's why the dominance rises. It's taking back over control. So notice this. It looks like Bitcoin dominance is just going to fall forever, right? But that spike, look at this 90-degree turn, basically. We like bounced off a rock. Complete straight 90-degree turn. Could we do that again? Of course. If we do that again, it might be soon, right? Why? Well, I'm going to show you that in a second. Let's go look. Let's look at it right now. Same boxes. These are the same boxes. Didn't change anything. But this is the weekly time scale now, right? So each candle is a week. Look at these levels. The last turnaround was right here at this level, right around that 40 level. Look where we are right now. We're right around that 40 level. If you want to look at a little bit deeper, we can go zoom into the daily chart and get a little bit bigger of a scope. So that is the weekly level to be watching, that 40. But we could, if you go into the daily, we could theoretically go a little bit more shallow, right? We got a couple wicks under here. We also have this support area, which we've already kind of broken, right? We've broken through it yesterday, closed below it, and now we're looking to close below it again today. So that would signify to me, based on just the charts, that we're probably going to at least 40, which would also allow for altcoins to run a little bit more. If we go down here and double bottom, that could be a clear sign that we're going to be reversing back to the upside for Bitcoin dominance. Now that could mean, we get another drop out of all of crypto, temporary correction, retest the 21-week EMA, all that stuff for Bitcoin. Or it could just mean that Bitcoin goes simply from whatever 50K it is now, whatever we at, we're just right around 50K. Maybe Bitcoin goes from 50K to 55K in like one day or something crazy and spikes off the map. That would also cause the Bitcoin dominance to spike. So either one, a market crash, Bitcoin dominance spikes. Bitcoin takes over the market and just shoots 20% or 10% in a day. That would also cause a big spike of Bitcoin dominance. When that happens, those are the times when you get a turnaround on these big charts like this. Bitcoin dominance helps you know when to be, if you want the best ROI, you want to be heavy Bitcoin when this ship lifts off. If you were around during this, Bitcoin was just making massive gains and altcoins could not come close to keeping up. So Bitcoin could do 5-10% in a day. Altcoins might do 1% in a day or 2% or go down even. Certainly against Bitcoin, they're bleeding, right? As Bitcoin's skyrocketing, and if your altcoin can't keep up, the said altcoin versus Bitcoin is getting hammered. So this is why, for the best ROI, you want to be, when Bitcoin dominance flips around again, it's best to be heavy Bitcoin. So what we're going to watch for is a turnaround of this 21-day EMA. This will be our first kind of jump start on the rest of the market. Not a whole lot of people are watching stuff like this. Certainly not anybody that doesn't have any experience, right? Most people don't even know what Bitcoin dominance is. Now you know. Welcome. So this is what I'm watching for. Are we going to have another 90-degree turn soon? Maybe. I'd be watching this. I'd be watching that 40 level. If watch today, watch tomorrow. If we come down to 40, start getting a little nervous, right? If we're coming down to the mid 40s, mid to low 40s, we're probably due for something to happen in the not so distant future. So this is what to watch for in the coming days, all next week. It could happen today, tomorrow, next Friday, whatever. But this is what I'm watching for. We could potentially be in this for a while before we get, a nice cross back to the upside with our moving average. Even if we get a bounce here, it doesn't mean that we're, out of it forever. We obviously need to cross our moving averages above the 200-day as well. But usually that's too late if you're waiting on that. We need a little bit of a heads up, right? If once we get our 21-day and our 50-day back above the purple line here, look at this. This will be above 50, unless it takes all the way to, November. Maybe it's, upper 40s or something. But right now, we would have to be above 50 on the Bitcoin dominance, which is usually a good sign that Bitcoin is going back the other way in a vicious manner. So I'll be watching both of these like a hawk. Watch this cross. If we get a bounce here off of 40, that would signify we could potentially be starting this area. Where do I think we are in this box right now? Do I think we're way back here? No, not really. I think we're probably somewhere towards the end of this. We could be, right here. And imagine if we get a bounce here soon and we're really getting ready to turn this around. So potentially this box back here lasted 100 days. Are we going to last that long again? I'm not so sure. If I had to bet, I would bet not. I would bet something like this. I would bet maybe another 30 days or so, roughly, give or take a week. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. But based on history, that's that box. So maybe it takes that long again after our big cross is down. We will see. So I wanted to give you that information. Let's do the crypto fear and greed index 72. Are we still okay? Yeah. We're not above 80 and we're not in the 60s. That's all we're looking for. If we drop under 70, likely a pullback is due. If we go above 80 or above, we're likely continuing that direction as well. All right. Quote Bitcoin, this crypto meme of the day. You can't fix everybody. You can lead a horse to water. Eventually, the person, somebody that's like this, right? You tell them about Bitcoin. They say it's a scam. They watch the news, all that crap. They'll be buying at some point. And when they do, we'll gladly sell them our bags because they'll probably buy the top. Okay. Car of the day, Mercedes CLS 63 AMG. Pretty sweet. I think this is like a 2014, 2015. They switched again in 2016, but I really like this model. Love the headlights, wheels, brakes. Pretty powerful. There's the rear. Quad exhaust. Almost 600 horsepower. You can get the AMG S. Another angle. Quote of the day. I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I've ended up where I intended to be. So deep, so deep. Good quotes. Hopefully you're having a great weekend Saturday. Maybe you're watching this on Sunday. Happy Sunday if you're watching this on Sunday. Maybe you're watching this next week. Maybe you're never watching this. And then I'm just talking to nobody right now. Have a great weekend. Happy holiday weekend for those in America. And we'll catch up with you on the next video. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye now.